It's like an episode of PSA, police, sheriff, attorney, but we're all here for a great purpose today at ALA. It is the end of a week of Leadership Academy training that the young people across Cochise County have all been a part of. And that's why we're checking in here today on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. Sheriff Mark, we saw you earlier this week.
Yes.
You had the big sheriff's conglomeration coming in from the Western United States. As if that was not enough to have on your plate, you said, let's do another Leadership Academy too, but this time do it with the young people.
Oh, it's been a busy week between our Sheriff's Leadership, of course, sponsored by Western State Sheriffs, and the Youth Academy, Law Enforcement Youth Academies, sponsored by the Sierra Vista Police Department, Cochise County Sheriff's Office, and hosted by ALA, American Leadership Academy. So it's been a great week, though. We've been out here, Chief Heiser and Attorney Zuko, we've all been out here all week working with youth, working with the sheriff, so it's just been a fun week, though.
And let's talk about this. How did this idea start, and being able to collaborate with the Sierra Vista Police Department on something like this? How long has something like this been in existence? Where are the kids from? What schools do they represent?
So this was a collective idea because we do so much partnership when it comes to enforcement. You see us out there doing a partnership when it comes to go out and doing search warrants, whether it be SWAT, whatever it may be. So why not do it for our kids? And that is a Leadership Academy to show them what we do every day in the business, get them engaged, build relationships with them, build trust with them. And that's what this academy has been all about. It's been a fun week, but we're going to do a finale today with a soccer game versus the Sierra Vista Police Department versus the Cochise County Sheriff's Office, with our legal representation right here in the middle taking care of us. But it's a lot of fun. And the kids have had a great time. We've had kids from Douglas, Tombstone, Buena, ALA, all throughout the Tombstone, all throughout the county here. Over 25 kids signed up for this. We had to cap it off because it got too big on us. But it shows you the respect that law enforcement and our youth still have today.
It's absolutely amazing. Pass the microphone off to County Attorney Lori Zucco. Lori, good to see you today. So do you have a referee's outfit that you're going to be running around for the soccer match and reffing, or are you just going to be on the sideline enforcing the rules there?
Just enforcing the rules from the sideline, Jeff. I have to remain neutral with these two guys.
Let's talk about something like this. How important is it, from your standpoint, from a legal standpoint, to be able to see the young people being involved with their law enforcement officials, to come to something like this and to learn steps that could possibly lead them to a law enforcement career?
I think it's really important, Jeff. I was able to come here yesterday and just give them a little talk on leadership and what makes a good leader. And I think it's so important for the youth in our community to know that, law enforcement is a profession that you should look up to and possibly have a career in. And I think that would be great for them. What
kind of things were you, during your talk to them, what were you highlighting as ways to encourage them in a possible career in law enforcement, or warnings you were giving them about? No, I mean, what was it that was part of your talk to them?
I talk about leadership in general and some of the personal values that I have as a leader, which is accepting responsibility, always being present, mind, body, soul, and also being motivating, like cheering on others, always honoring the people on your team who do a good job, and never to be jealous or envious of someone else's success, because a rising tide lifts all boats.
And success breeds success too, especially when you're working with a team. If you could pass the mic off to Chief Heiser, what has the team been like here? How would you, if you could sum up in just a few words, what has it been like? How do you describe these young people here over the course of this week?
So this has actually been a little bit of a transformation over the course of the week, and they're a lot more cohesive. And that was actually a word I used the first day when I taught about leadership as well, is that word cohesion. And what does that mean? And I used to them an example of a drop of water that stays together as it rolls down a table. I said that's cohesion. These kids didn't know each other when they first started. They're from all over the county, and throughout the week we've seen them get to know each other and become a team. And there's no better way to capstone this experience than to play soccer with a bunch of kids that you've never known just a week ago. And so team building has been a very important part of this, getting to learn to trust each other, work with each other, and recognize each other's strengths and weaknesses and capitalize capitalize on it and help each other. So that's been another big part of this.
Would you say that even if they maybe don't choose a career in law enforcement, that there are tangible things that they can take just from these last couple of days to be able to use in whatever field that they go into?
Absolutely. So we learned a lot about just problem solving and how do organizations work? How do we problem solve in law enforcement? How do we troubleshoot things? How do we think through things logically? They actually did a whole kind of scenario here just an hour ago where they worked through a crime scene and interviewing somebody and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And that's what a lot of professions are like. Whether you go into computer science or anything, teaching, you got to be able to learn how to troubleshoot and identify problems and alternatives and work with others as a team. And that's where I think no matter what profession they come into, this is going to be beneficial for them.
Now, I know the big question that everybody's wondering is, oh my gosh, my young people in my family missed out on this.
Yes.
When are we going to do this again? When would be the next opportunity to host something like this?
So we plan to make this an annual event, and we'd like to grow it. So this is just the very first of its kind in its inception, and so we want to do this at least every summer. And I think we could make this a lot bigger and better each time.
And in addition to the people who have been overseeing this, there are some young people who want to talk to us. You guys want to come over?
Come on over.
Come on over.
Yes.
Come on over. We got some folks.
Yeah.
We need to chat with them about what their experience is like. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Addison Ramage.
My name's Harlan Snyder.
And what was your name? I'm sorry?
Harlan Snyder.
Okay, Harlan, nice to see you. Addison, nice to see you. So being a part of this, did you have an interest in law enforcement, or were you just looking to get away from home for a week and just hang out with some of the coolest leaders in our community? Addison, what has this week been like for you?
It's been eye-opening. I got a completely different view of law enforcement and all the different jobs and stuff, and it's definitely brought some interest.
Really? And how about you, Harlan? What has this been like for you?
I have to say the same. I have always had an interest in law enforcement, so I thought I'd get out here and see what it's like, and I actually really enjoy it.
Did you guys know each other before this week?
Yes.
So you guys go to school together?
Yes.
What grade are you going into, Addison?
I'm going to be a senior.
And?
I'm going to be a junior.
Okay, and what school?
Buena High School.
Well, I've heard of that place, class of 1994. I'm very, very old, but glad you guys are Buena Colts here. And what's it been like meeting kids from other schools and other places too?
I've definitely created friendships, for sure.
That's neat. Now, I know the most important question that these guys care about right now is soccer skills. Are either of you on the Buena High School soccer? Oh my gosh. Okay, so which team would you be playing for? Team Sheriff? Oh goodness. All right. Okay, so we might have a ringer, at least one on Sheriff Mark's team. So, now I hear there's two. Okay, all right, there's two ringers, and so going outside playing on. Have you ever played on this kind of turf before?
I've played on turf. Yes.
Okay. So but you haven't played on this. I don't think anybody's played on this field. This is like one of the first events going on the ALA brand new field. That's kind of exciting, right, Harlan?
Yeah.
Now, Addison, one last question here. What are some things for both of you? What are some things that you learned over the course of this week that will maybe? Obviously, we want you to be prepared for life, but maybe what are some short-term things? Maybe even coming into the new school year, for your senior year, for your junior year, what are some tangible things that you can walk away with learning from this week's experience at this Law Enforcement Youth Academy?
A big one for me is probably just leadership, and I got more comfortable talking to people that I didn't know and stuff, and just be kind to people.
I love that.
I have to say communication, being kind, leadership, and honestly it has made me be more like aware of my surroundings, learning about everything.
That's fantastic. Great things to learn. Well, ladies, congratulations on making it through, and best of luck on the soccer field today. Sheriff Mark, how does it make you feel? Again, you guys all make all of us as leaders, we get to make impacts. They're not the future; they're the present of Cochise County. You know, it's like they're the present and the future. What is it like seeing those faces and watching those minds get excited? Maybe they weren't interested in law enforcement before, and like we said at the beginning of this video, even if they don't choose to go into it, there's still things that opened their eyes to what law enforcement is.
What a professional reward for all of us and the team that put this, the committees that put this together, from police department, sheriff's office, that came together for a common cause, and that's every kid sitting in this classroom and this gym today, and they're going to go play soccer with us. Everybody has to play soccer. We told them, whether you play or not, we want them out there as part of our team. This is one big team concept today, and we're going to have some fun.
And I know that we're just moments away from them heading out to the soccer field and being a part of this. Chief, what do you think your odds are today? It sounds like there's 2 ringers on Sheriff Mark's team.
I think I'm going to have a tough game ahead of me. If this was basketball or something else, maybe we'd have a better chance. But we're gonna fight like champs. And I got my team. We're gonna strategize, and we're gonna think hard about how we play, because we got some tough team members to play against, but we'll be ready for it.
And County Attorney Lori Zucco, overseeing all this. That's a big job to be able to finagle everything going on here. It's gonna. Oh, and this is the trophy they're playing for. So you're gonna have possession of this over the course of the game, and then when it comes down to it, a winner will be crowned, and they will get to keep it in their office for a year until next year's thing. Is that the law? Is that the law you're laying down?
Yes, that's the law of this soccer match.
This is a very nice thing here, showing the Sierra Vista Police Academy badge here, as well as the Cochise County Sheriff's Office badge. That is so cool to come up with something like that.
I don't know what we're going to do if it's a draw, because the World Cup's been going on. I've been seeing a lot of that, so we'll have to play till
PK, penalty kick.
Penalty kicks. Yeah, I think that's what it should come. Well, you being the referee, being able, that's fine. Here, you can hold this as we wrap up this impromptu episode of PSA, Police Sheriff Attorney, here at ALA, looking at law enforcement through the eyes of young people and being able to see them get the opportunity to learn from the law enforcement leaders in our county, in our community, and knowing that these kids literally came from all across the county to be a part of this, spending time out of their summer to be able to learn and take those things that they can learn here and take it wherever they go, whether it's in the law enforcement field, being the next sheriff, being the next police chief, being the next county attorney, or perhaps wherever their careers take them. And thank you guys for taking the time to talk to us today, letting us check in with you about this. Really important to see what the young people are doing. And if you are interested in doing something like this next year when it comes around again, and having your kids play for the honor of having the Cochise County Summer Law Enforcement Academy Cup in the possession of Chief Heiser at the Sierra Vista Police Department, or Sheriff Mark Dannels at the Cochise County Sheriff's Office, we have the information for you in the post description. We have the Facebook links of the Sheriff's Office and the Sierra Vista Fire Police information there, the Facebook page link there. So you can just tap there, make sure you follow and see what's going on in our community through our amazing leaders here in Cochise County. Guys, thanks again for letting us check in with you. Thank you for watching this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. It's nice to be inside where the air conditioning is, but they're going to brave those humid, hot elements outside as they step on the field at ALA. The very first action that field is seeing will have some intense competition going on in a soccer way. The Sheriff's Office versus the Police Department, with it all on the line as they battle it out today. It's going to be a great day. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing, everybody. And if you are someone who is interested in getting your kids involved in things like this, this is a great opportunity. The Summer Law Enforcement Youth Academy, as well as things that go on all year long with the Sierra Vista Police Department, with the Cochise County Attorney's Office and the Cochise County Sheriff's Office. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day. We'll check in with you again later on. Great job. Yeah.